So my name's Via, and I just wanted to say that seeing all of you here today makes me very happy. And if it makes me happy, imagine how happy God is in heaven today. So just wanted to say that. So a little bit of my background story. I'm from Brazil, and I grew up in church. Praise the Lord for that. And I accepted God as Lord and Savior of my life when I was pretty young. And as a kid, I was very bossy. I am very perfectionist, and I love control, and I love when things went my way, and they usually did. I did great in school. I had a bunch of friends, and I did good at all those outside of school activities that I did. And although I worked very hard on all those things, my life was still comfortable. Nothing was very challenging to me until I started to play tennis. And before tennis, I used to dance my entire life. I did ballet, I did rhythm gymnastics, I did contemporary dance, and you name it. But one by one, all those programs that I was part of, they were ending, and when I was 12-ish, I found myself doing nothing, and it was like, okay, what do I do now? So the opportunity for me to start having tennis lessons appeared, and the next thing I knew, me and my younger sisters and one other friend of mine, we were all sitting on the tennis court, and guys, I had no idea what tennis was. and like a year and a half or two went by, and I decided to start, competing and just try, because I had no idea what was going on, and I sucked so bad. After my first match, all I wanted to do was to dig a hole and hide myself in it and never go out, Because I had just started, and all those girls were playing since they were 5, 6 years old, and they were very good compared to me. So after that point, I started on a journey of pushing myself very hard to try to minimize that gap between me and those girls, and it all led to a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of fear, shame. And while all that was going on, I heard about the possibility of having a scholarship to play college tennis in the United States and to study there and have all that college experience that was so different from back at home. But I decided to push myself even harder and push myself so hard that I became so angry and so sad and so afraid all the time because I was trying so hard and nothing was working as I wanted it to work. Because without realizing, I made that sport and that dream my God. I made it my idol, and I didn't even realize that. So I remember that multiple days, I prayed to God saying, God, what's going on? I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to fix all these problems, and I fixed them for a while, but then they come again, and I feel hurt and I feel the pain again. Why is this happening? I'm trying so hard. And he told me, well, that's the problem. You're doing it for you, but it's not about you, it's about me. Stop doing it because you want to do that. Stop doing it because that's your dream, and start doing it for me to glorify me. So I did, and it was so hard to shift my perspective of still working hard, still giving my best, but not doing it for me and doing it for him. And somehow, a few years later, he made a way where there was no way. And he gave me the scholarship that I wanted, and I had a bunch of opportunities to come here. And somehow he gave me that, and it was nothing from me, so nothing that I did, it was all him. So 2020 started, and I was so happy, it was the year that I would finally live my dream. But then COVID happened. And August arrived, and I could not come. So I again found myself so sad and so angry and so lost, and I asked, why? Why would you give me all that? Why would you have me conquer that if I was not supposed to come? And then one day he spoke very kindly to me, and then he said, if I open that door will not be closed for you. So from that day forward, I had to make the decision of surrendering what I wanted, surrendering the control that I wanted over my life, and give it to him. And on the New Year's Eve from 2020 to 2021, just shut the door of my bedroom, and I just prayed to him saying, God, I no perspectives for this year. Like, I have no clue what's gonna happen. All my plans, all my dreams were crushed by this COVID thing that I have no control over. So please, just do whatever you want with me, you know? Just take my life and guide it to whatever place you wanted to go. And long story short, here I am. You know, he made a way where there was no way again. And now because I decided to trust my life to him and surrender it all to him and not try and take control over it, you know, but it's so hard. It's so hard to give up on something that you want so bad when he asks you to say no. And it's so hard when he asks you to wait for his plan to be complete in your life, but trust me, it's all worth it. You know, because once you surrender your life to him and once you let him take control over you, you will see him do wonders in you, through you, and for you. Oh, I just wanted to finish by saying that plan and dream big, but do it all according to his will and do it all for him. Because it will be worth it. It always will. That's it.